There's a small storage structure that's attached directly to the outside of the building that was on fire. That structure was included in the fire, and they discovered a body in that storage structure. So our detectives were called out to investigate. Currently, the identity of the victim is not known, but they are continuing the investigation. We've already received a call in regard to a transient subject that was in the area, perhaps maybe a month or so ago, that they'd seen him. So, yeah, any information might help.
And it's a multifaceted plan looking at all the elements that make up the city's finances, and with the goal of fixing it for the short term, but also for the long term, so we don't have to face this again. They cut just operating expenditures by 29%. They cut the remaining staff's pay by 10% or reduced their hours. And the council took this very seriously. I got here in June, and by August, we were sitting down with the council, and the council said, we need to solve this problem.
We're going to look at similar and local and state. We've got all of the state salaries of people who reported for high school principals. And so all that information will be available to the board to take a look at so we can make a decision that will make us competitive. I think Mrs. McCraley was very thoughtful about her timing. And if you start around this time of year, the beginning of the year, people are starting to think about what their options might be. And we think if we can get that seed planted, folks can see that there's an opening in Prescott. And I think people will start to say, that might be a direction I'd like to head.
When we arrived on the scene, we found a fully involved detached two-car garage with heavy smoke and flames emanating from the building, getting into the trees, getting close to another home, and some main power lines that run through the neighborhood. Upon questioning, we found that the owner of the home had set up a heat tape, commonly used for keeping pipes from freezing, in order to keep his cat's bed warm in the garage. Placed the heat tape in the cat bed, put some material over the top of it, plugged it in. Heating devices have specific uses. Heat tape gets extremely warm, and it dissipates its heat through all of the plumbing that it's attached to. But placed on combustibles, this can be the outcome that we can have. It does draw a lot of power. You don't want to put it into an extension cord that's smaller than the cord that's meant to run it. No extension cord at all is preferable. You want to make sure that there are no other combustibles that are going to be close enough to the pipe that once it heats the pipe, it could actually cause the other combustibles to start on fire.